In the bustling city of Jakarta, things get overlooked. People get overlooked. Many are surprised to learn that there are 12,000 refugees living in Indonesia. They come fleeing war, genocide, violence, and persecution. Every day, they strive to meet basic needs and look for hope.
My story starts with a phone call in 2014. I'm explaining to my mother how awful it is that my children's friends from church can't go to school. They're not allowed to because they're refugees, not welcomed in a country that struggles to serve its own population with limited resources. The unfairness of the situation frustrates me. She asks, "Well, who could do something about this?" I stop pacing because I don't know. And I do know.
With that begins a drop of hope. A learning center opens. It's small at first, 33 students, but quickly doubles as word spreads. Students take turns sharing the one-room schoolhouse. Eventually, money is saved to move into a small house where bedrooms become classrooms. Children, teenagers, and young adults living in limbo make Roshan a place of refuge, not just for education, but for community and connection.
It took 1.5 hours each way by bus to reach Roshan. Sometimes we couldn't find a seat for my 10-year-old son because of the crowds. He slept standing, leaning on me, but we endured because of our son and his education. Roshan means to me a light in the darkness. Imagine you are stuck in a dark cave and suddenly you see a small light far away. You find a hope to be free from darkness. You start to reach for the light and it becomes bigger with each step. Roshan was that light in our life. It was born with Heather and Ashley's idea with our refugee team in 2014, and we named it Roshan. I say Roshan is like my child. We were delighted, especially our son, when we were in Roshan.
The small drop of hope ripples across Jakarta. Soon, Roshan has hundreds of students. Not only is it helping students, but it's also developing teachers and leaders. The impact of community and education resonates.
Being a refugee is hard, especially in Indonesia. It's challenging to stay positive in these situations. But whenever despair comes to me, I think about people in my country. Those innocent students the same age as me were slaughtered inside educational centers. Here, I'm safe. I was lucky enough to finish high school because of Roshan.
I was raised, nourished, and supported by Roshan, and I'm comforted knowing that it continues to be a haven for others just like it was for me. But to keep this light shining, to keep this nest strong, we need to support it. Roshan's wings and feathers, built with connection, love, and support, need all of us to continue to grow.
After 10 years, almost 750 students served, and countless lives changed, we now know the answer to the question, who can do something? All of us, together. Join us as we unlock brighter futures for refugees and for all of us. The future is bright.